cry.
I was gonna cry sad for him, and I was like,
She's so, I could tell she's legit here tearing up. Oh my god. Hey guys, it's Mom and
Mick,
and welcome to the MODCAST. I know you guys are probably like, what? I thought that was gone. Yes, we've took a long hiatus, but the MODCAST, if you guys are new here, the MODCAST is just like kind of like a mother-daughter podcast, except our mic doesn't have the correct hookup for today, so we'll do that another time. Anyways, today we decided to do a little chit chat, guys, to kind of share, I guess, how quarantine's been going and how it's affecting teeny boppers.
teeny boppers?
Just what do teens call themselves?
I don't know, teens?
Okay.
What is it?
Teeny boppers.
Okay.
Anyways,
boppers.
I guess we want to talk about how life's been going, because y'all know that Michaela's been in school, so now that she's been at home, things have been a little bit different. Do you still love me after?
Of course. No, I'm just kidding.
Still love your mother after being home for so long?
Of course I do. Yeah. I mean, it's weird because being home now after going to school is pretty much the exact same as being homeschooled.
Yes.
Except we would just go out a lot more when we were homeschooled. We'd be like, hey, you know, we did a lot of work yesterday. Let's go to the park.
Do something. Yeah, we would go.
But now
to,
we're like, nuh-uh, we're not going to no parks.
We'd be going to like the beach. We would go for walks. We'd go to just different places, the library, or just anywhere really.
Yeah,
and now we're just like, oh, are you gonna cry?
I was gonna cry sad for him, and I was like,
she's so, I could tell she's legit here tearing up. Oh my gosh.
that's really sad.
Quarantine life is hard for everyone.
I'm super worried that summer is gonna be like this, and it's gonna be really nice in the
You think
summer.
you're the only one that's worried? I'm worried. I mean, after all, I'm pregnant and locked up in quarantine. I would have
need a lot of bed rest anyway.
Oh wow. I don't want a bed rest ever. But like, I would like to be going to doctor's appointment and stuff. I can't even make it up to that, but this is not about me. This is about the teen and how quarantine has really affected her.
From the name, you would assume that quarantine was for teens, but it's not. it's really
Q-U-A-R. Quaran. R-A-N-T-E-E-N. I just had to think for a whole second.
See, that's the pregnancy brain there. See, told you need more rest.
Probably. You're probably right. You know what? Quarantine has been difficult for us all. I've had to give these kids like especially you. I think it's affected you the most. The other girls are okay. They're happy because mom and dad are here and they get to chill.
I get a little stir crazy.
She does, because she's hyper. She is so hyper. So for her, she thrives on being outside. It's like, you're like Zoe. Remember how Zoe reacted?
I thrive on being outside and being like doing something different all the time.
Yes.
So me doing the same thing every day, it honestly, it scares me.
Yeah. It's
like the idea of infinity scares me so bad.
That sounds crazy to me, because at the end of the day, you don't have to do the same thing every day. It's a matter of
no, but like the idea of not being able to leave your house.
I know, but honestly, if you know, we're very thankful people. We're very lucky, fortunate people, in the fact that we live in a society where, for the most part, we get like this is very new to us. We haven't lived like this forever. If you think about some countries that have been at war, and you need to read Zlata's diary that I have downstairs that lets you know, it was a girl who grew up in Sarajevo, and she was sharing like just her journey of being at war and having to be locked up inside all the time or hiding. Like, we are very fortunate that we've never really had to endure anything like that. So now having to endure something as like quarantine, it's a shocker. It definitely shocks us a bit, but at the same time, you know, it's like it's a small price to pay. I hope like the whole purpose of us doing this is to help resume the world and life sooner than later, you know, faster, because the more we stay behind, like in closed doors and not in contact with a lot of people, the lower the chances are of like spreading this virus. It's not even so much who's also coughing, it's and who's also coughing. It's not. In fact, when you look up corona, I think coughing isn't even like a symptom. They tell you the main symptoms are like fatigue.
Wouldn't coughing be a symptom though, because your lungs are like?
I would think, but it's not. It's like fever, fatigue, and something else. I don't even remember. But the idea is like, I'm like, fevers kick in. Like, it's not when you have a fever and you're really ill. That's like, isn't that after the virus has been in your body for a long time?
I have a fever. My body's trying to get rid of something.
Yeah, that's what you're like. That's after you've been in contact with all types of people and already spreading it. So I can respect where we're at. That was a long-winded answer, by the way.
It was. I'm just gonna say it right now. It was. I'm just kidding.
So, what's your big take on like school? School's been a big change for you. School at home now that school is so different. What's your take on that?
School at home is worse. School at home is worse than regular school because you don't even get to do the fun activities.
School at home through school.
Yeah.
School at home
homeschooling through school at home through schooling.
Oh my gosh, that sounded weird. Yeah.
So basically, when I would go to school, I would have those classes where you don't do anything. Where you just like literally sit there and it's really boring. And then I have those classes.
Drama.
No, that's civics.
Civics.
Drama was awesome. We literally go in there and we play games for half the time.
That's what I send my kid to school for.
And I was like, this is so awesome. I can't wait to do this for the rest of the year.
I can't wait to destroy my future.
No, it's an easy course. It's an easy course on the market.
And then what happened now since you're in quarantine?
Now she's sending us games in the form of projects. So for all you people out there who are saying, hey, you guys, you're just looking to playing games. No, we're doing projects for games. That's what we've come to.
Maybe you would have been doing this had you been in school eventually. Just because you started off kind of slow doesn't mean that the whole year was going to progress like that, you know?
No, she had the whole year lined up like that.
That's not good. I'm actually kind of happy that you're doing school. I'm a little happier.
This way, I guess it is better because when you're in school, they have this thing where you're not supposed to have a super designated deadline for anything because some kids, I guess, work at a slower pace or something, and
some kids don't work at all.
Yeah, some kids don't work at all, but they'll be like, set a deadline, and then you can turn that project in on that day, and then someone else could be like not done it, and they'll be like, oh, okay, you're not done it, well, you can give it to me such and such day. And it's like, then why did you make me turn it in now? Like, I worked really hard to get this in now. Why are they getting like 3 extra days?
Or 3 extra weeks.
Yeah, 3 extra weeks.
That's happened plenty of times.
I know, my civics teacher gave me 1 assignment for this month, and I'm already done it. I did it the day that she gave it out.
I mean, you can definitely see. So what would you say are the pros and cons? I guess the pros, so she's basically saying, what are the pros? So you didn't say any pros.
Oh, sorry. The pros are that there are actual deadlines now, and if your work is missing, they can tell, and because it's all online.
Oh, shame.
Yeah.
Whereas they couldn't tell before.
Well, they'd be like, hey, I'm going to collect everyone's homework. And I don't know, maybe teachers aren't that careful because some people have been like, hey, I didn't even turn in my homework. And the teacher's not questioning them about it. Like, literally my friend, she didn't turn in a news report for like a whole week. And the teacher didn't even question her about it once. And I'm just like, you're supposed to turn that in, right?
Do you think that this actually reflects on the report card when it's time to they get their grades? Do you think that's when they'll finally see?
Because it all depends on the teacher. Because some teachers just like, they don't want their class to fail, and they'll do things like add marks on or something like that. Even when kids
that's the system.
Yeah.
I don't know about school where you guys are at, but that's the system here. They are trying to not have any kids fail, so they will be always bumping marks. And you can understand, you don't want people to fail. And I'm not here to try to say I want other kids to fail. But at the same token, like, we're trying to prepare I think the reality is you need a diploma even to get like basic jobs. So they're trying to ensure that even those who aren't ever planning to do anything of academic standards can at least acquire the diploma. That's what they're trying to do. In the meantime, though, it does kind of teach kids to be lazy, lackluster. They just aren't, they're not pushed, they're not motivated or encouraged to do a lot. And it's sad because even those that go there with a good work ethic, their work ethic will be dragged down on account of like the whole system. So you have to be very aware, and you have to try to push your kids to still progress and do really well in an environment that's not exactly feeding that.
Not anymore though. Now they're like, hey, you know, you're at home constantly. You don't have any type of thing that you're doing. So we're gonna just give you tons of homework for no reason.
It's not even that much. You're making it look like it's a lot because it's not that much when you can get it done in like half hour, an hour.
Yeah, it's not that much when you can get it done
that much.
In like that time frame. But then you'll go into like, I'll open like a project and it'll be a project and I'll read it and I'll do it. And then it'll be like, nope, here's the part 2 of this. And then she'll send me like 2 of those. Then that's 4 projects in 2 packages.
Yeah, I know, but they're labeled as such, but I don't think they're extensive. They're not extensive by any means. But the idea is you're not the biggest fan of quarantine.
Who is?
Who is? What do you look for the most after being out of quarantine? Surely it's not school.
No, I don't know. Maybe it's... I don't even know. Maybe it's going to the beach and the pool again because I want to go swimming.
Yeah, it was like we were supposed to. For us homeschool families, we were enrolled in swimming, and that's gutted. Like it's gone.
And for every time that every summer, in the homeschooling community where we live, we will have like an end of school kind of beach party, and we'll like drive up to like a little lake nearby. Remember we had that?
Yeah,
that
we'll go to a beach.
I love that place.
Yeah, really we usually do that at the beginning of the school year and at the end of the school year. Yeah, that's not happening this year. Oh gosh. And enrollment for soccer would have already started for the girls, and that's not happening this year. So yeah, a lot of things did take effect, but one of the things that I look forward to the most is just being able to, I don't know, go for walks in my favorite spots. I vow that this pregnancy, I ain't gonna blow up like a balloon. Okay? And so ask them.
She's succeeding.
Ask them. Before I got pregnant, I was working out hardcore at home.
She was, yeah.
I was doing so well. And then all of a sudden, Naja kind of just did what? Naja was like, poof.
Yeah. Naja just knocked Mom like, hey,
I was just like, no. And I didn't dodge any of it. It just hit me right in the face. And
yeah, you know when people hit you so hard that you start throwing up? That's
what Naja was like, for real. And I just did not.
Also, I don't speak from experience. I'm pretty sure I just like saw that in a movie. People have never hit me so hard I've thrown up, okay? That sounded really bad.
Are you sure? I look forward to kind of getting on with the second trimester and just kind of, you know, approaching this like Jane Fonda. Or I don't know, all those other workout people. Richard Simmons. You know, remember when I made you that Richard Simmons workout?
Is it that guy?
Yeah.
Which guy?
You remember? That guy that's on the workout video and he'd wear like those tight things and he'd be like, come on with that curly afro.
Oh yes, okay, I remember him.
I have a workout video with him. Oh gosh, and he's like, come on girls, come on.
I think it's from the 90s.
Come on. But that was I just want to be active, and it's hard right now because like you go on the sidewalks and people are walking on the sidewalks and you just don't want to really do a lot of that. I don't know how long this thing's gonna go on for, but that's one of the things that I look forward to the most. I want to go to the beach too, but I just don't see myself going there unless it's.
Because I think about it, the water would be a great place for that like bacteria to thrive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how would it?
Well, I don't know if it's gonna thrive. Gone? Is it gonna thrive inside the water like that? I don't know, but it's gonna be.
It thrives in like.
Yeah, but the water temperatures are cool. Like I don't know if it's gonna thrive in the water, but you're right. It could, if it's like little, you know how bacteria grows in petri dishes. This is it. That's like swirling through the water that we're all running through. Yeah. Dive. Get a mouthful.
Ew, stop that. No. Okay, how are they gonna do this after the quarantine's done? Are they gonna like go through the oceans? We're gonna just start spraying the oceans with like Clorox. Disinfectant.
Take Donald Trump's idea.
Yeah. We'll start ingesting.
We'll all start drinking. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it because I don't want anyone to. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, we look forward to that. There's been pros though in terms of being quarantined.
Yeah.
Dad
has been home the entire time.
Aaron was home for like 6 weeks, guys. He just started going back to work last week.
Which is kind of scary.
And yeah, it's still scary. but he was home for 6 weeks, and we just got to, like, he still had to work. Don't get us wrong. Like, he still had to work, but working from home is it was a lot more convenient because he didn't have as much work, and he still had to, but he got to be around, and we just indulged. We watched, what did we do? We watched some new movies that came out.
We did. We watched, like, Onward. We watched what is it?
We watched
The Rise of Skywalker, Frozen 2.
We watched Frozen 2.
Watched the Jumanji, The
Yeah,
Next
so
Level.
yeah, we watched a bunch of new movies. Like, I think a lot of families did that too, and we just enjoyed each other's company. We definitely butt heads. We all definitely butt heads because we were in the same space, and people would be just up under you and just be like talking smack.
Did you say talking smack? I wasn't listening until it.
But it was good. You know what? It was good times. You know, how often are you gonna, we don't live in like Europe where you get like long vacations or anything. I think they still do that, right? If you're from Europe, leave a comment down below and let me know. But our camera is actually now flashing, guys. It's telling us that it is time for us to go. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little mini chat on the MODCAST. We didn't have a formal script to follow this time around. We just thought we'd just come on here and share with you what we've been experienced, what our thoughts are, and what it's like being a teen in quarantine. So anyways, guys, don't forget to hit the like button on today's video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, as I mentioned before, as well as don't forget to share our videos, guys. It would really be helpful, and I hope you got to watch it all the way through and enjoy just our little giggles and laughs and just whatever we shared in the midst of this all. So until next time,
Bye.
bye guys.